I'm Sonny. Welcome to my studio. Well, I've been making matcha since like 2017, and now like it's like selling out because everyone's just like now discovering it.
Yeah.
I think it was 18 or 17. Took class at Cone 10 with Susan. I was working at the Harbinger because I think I've always had this sentiment of having like beautiful objects around. My mind transitioned from having like just store-bought, homewares to like getting handmade homewares. And having been like a lover of ceramics for so long, when I took the class, it like came to me so naturally. And I kind of just stuck with it all in 2018. I took a couple more classes, Contin closed, and then I had a friend who had her own home studio. And so I worked at her place for a while. Studio unit opened, and then I was like one of the first members there. I just kept up with it this whole time. I love this place. I've grown so much being here because I was close to moving in like 2018. And in a way, I'm glad I didn't because, I did all these things that I have here now. And I feel like I'm just a more developed and confident person to be able to take all these things to such a crazy city. So in a way, I don't regret spending my 20s here developing myself. And now I feel like in my 30s, I can kind of just take more grown confidence and having my practices. And I know there's a lot more competition there, but taking the confidence of believing in my work to a place where it still will stick out, even though a lot of people do similar things because it comes from me. It's definitely my personality. I think that's like the biggest thing. It's just like all the things that I like using. I think one thing that I love about my day-to-day is having these objects that are just a little bit more elevated than a normal object. Seeing them throughout the day just makes the day go by in a very artful, beautiful way. I feel like my art is kind of a reflection of the joys of celebrating, getting together with everyone. I feel like when you have pieces, bowls, tableware, drinkware, vases, that are like celebratory that you kind of bring out whenever you're with friends, those then become objects that hold all those memories and then they become important. So I feel like my work kind of reflects just the joys of life, the joys of celebrating.